Hey y'all, just getting straight into it. We're about to bleach the knots on my Ali Julia frontal. I used this to replace my old frontal on my black straight wig because I wasn't about to buy a new one, you know, like no money right now, so whatever. Went in with a BW bleach powder, and now I'm going with 30 volume developer. Damn, I'm a little slow. But anyways, you can use 20, but I use 30 because that's what I had. And you guys, when you're making the mixture right here, you want to make sure that it's so thick that it's barely, or let me say not even falling off the brush you're using. Like, that's how thick you want it, because you don't want the bleach to seep through and bleach your actual, you know, frontal, unless that's what you're going for. And even if it does slip through, it's okay, because you can go back in with black dye and fix the hair. Guys, make sure when you're putting the bleach on your frontal that you're not pressing too hard, because once again, you don't want the bleach to go through and bleach the hair, or should I say bleach the roots of the hair. But at the same time, you want to press just a tad bit into the frontal, just so the bleach does touch the roots, because again, it's really thick and you still want it to touch on the knots. So just be careful and enjoy the ride. I mean, it's a bit fun. I can't lie, bleaching frontals is a bit fun for me. Maybe not for y'all, because I mean, you know, we all got our differences. Let me just say that, you feel me? But yeah, take your time and make sure you get every inch of the frontal, because you want it to be bleached and not leached. You feel me? So yeah, period. So here's how the bleach looks when it's flipped over, and this is how you want it to look. And then 20 minutes later, this is how you want your frontal to look. There are some parts where it does look black because I missed those spots, but all in all, you want the knots to be orange. That's how you know when it's time for it to be washed out. And I washed it out with water first, and then I went in with my purple shampoo just to tone out the yellowish orange look on the frontal. And yeah, that's it for the frontal, guys. Then we're gonna go into the bundles and watercoloring, period. It was actually my first time doing watercoloring because I don't like watercoloring. I think you get the best color once you actually go in with your hands, but since it was black, it was like, why not? Like, why should I go in with my hands when I could just watercolor it black? It's one solid color, you can't mess that up. So boo, did it, done. So basically, in the videos I've watched with watercoloring, they said to use hot water, but I use hot water from the sink because it gets really hot, and plus I don't want my bundles to start feeling like sandpaper. So, you know, I wasn't about to overdo it like the rest of y'all do. So I went in with black velvet by door. I'm pretty sure any black liquid, you know, dye works. And then I just started dipping and whipping them bundles in, y'all. Very simple. Like, it's nothing to it, especially because it's just black hair. Like, you can't mess this up. Like, come on. Super simple, super duper easy. Anybody who's a beginner can do this. It's black hair, like I said. And so I just did that for all 4 of my bundles, and then I let them not really air dry. I just let them sit while I was doing the other bundles. And then later you're gonna see me going with silicone mix to just go through the hair. And then yeah, guys. Oh, but before I put the silicone mix, I made sure to like rinse the hair off of. I made sure to rinse the excess dye off the hair before putting the conditioner. Now guys, here's the frontal part. You cannot and will not, yes, I'm telling you what to do. You cannot and will not watercolor your frontal black. You will mess up your lace and you will look incredibly silly. Like, you guys, when it comes to dark colors, try to not do watercolor on the frontal part. For sure do it on the bundles, but not your frontal. But the way I'm doing it is how I normally do my frontals is I get little pieces of hair and dye it, and be very careful when it comes to the hairline, obviously, because you don't want to dye or get dye on your lace. So be careful and take your time when it comes to coloring your frontal. Also, a comb is very helpful when it comes to not getting it on the lace as well. But you can use the brush like how you see I'm doing it, but softly, guys, softly. here's the final look, guys. The wig is super black, super dark. I never really go this dark because I feel like it's not cute on me, but honestly it's not even bad at all. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.